All right, here we are, guys. We are at part two of the Byzantine Empire. Let's take a little time and act like we are in space, and we're going to zoom in down to a beautiful building way down there. Look at it. Look, here's how close we are. Let's get a little closer. Moving in. There's Turkey. Getting close to Istanbul. Istanbul is the name of where Constantinople used to be. It's its new name. Getting closer and closer. Look, you can see here's Constantinople. Or it says Istanbul. This is it today. Get a little closer. There's where the chain would have been, right over here. Here's the Great Wall that went around Constantinople. Get a little closer. You can see a beautiful building. This is a building where it is right here. Check it out. It's that building right there. Let's look at it a little bit closer. This is Hagia Sophia. That's not a pretty picture of it, but we can get it. That's it right there. That's the way it looks. And Constantinople today, or Istanbul. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Yes. All right. So give a little idea of where we are in the world. All righty. Let's see if we can get into this. This is the map of what the Byzantine Empire looks like. And let us continue with our journey. All right. We're going to meet a guy and a girl. Their names, Justinian and Theodora. So here we go. Why was Justinian's law code important? All right. So here we go. Justinian decided that the empire's laws were not organized, but disorganized and entirely too difficult to understand. He ordered a group of legal scholars headed by Tribonian to reform the law code. The group's new law code became known as Justinian's Code. This is just as important as Hammurabi's Code, or the 12 tables, or any of the law codes that we've learned about. So officials, businessmen, and individuals could now more easily understand the empire's laws. They were just too difficult under the Romans. Over the years, the Justinian Code has had a great influence on the laws of almost every country in Europe. That's right. So here we go. Look at Byzantine civilization. The Byzantine Empire lasted approximately, check this out, a long time, about 1,000 years. For much of that time, Constantinople was the largest and the richest city in all of Europe. The Byzantines were highly educated. That's what made them last so long, and creative. They preserved and passed on Greek culture, which made things beautiful and neat, and Roman law, which made things peaceful, all right, to other people. They gave the world new methods in the arts. As you will learn, they also spread that oh so important religion, Christianity. That's right, which we will focus on next time, all right, to the people in Eastern Europe. So why was trade important? From the 500s to the 1100s, the Byzantine Empire was the center of our topic, trade, between Europe and Asia. Trade goods from the past day, Russia in the north, the Mediterranean lands in the south, Latin Europe in the west, and Persia, Persia and China in the east passed through the empire. From Asia, ships and caravans brought luxury goods. They brought spices and gems, different types of metals, and cloth to that city, Constantinople. For these items, Byzantine merchants traded farm goods as well as fur. They traded money and enslaved people from Northern Europe. This enormous trade made the Byzantine Empire, we said it again and again, extremely wealthy. That's right. However, most Byzantines were not merchants. Instead, they were farmers, they were herders, and laborers and artisans. One of the major Byzantine industries was weaving. Don't tell the Chinese. They were weaving silk. That's right, silk that they stole from the Chinese. It developed around 550. At that time, Byzantine travelers smuggled silkworms out of China, brought it to Constantinople, The silkworms were fed on mulberry leaves and produced silk threads. Weavers then used the threads to make silk cloth that brought great wealth to the empire. All right, let's continue. So what's so unique about the Byzantine art and architecture? All right, Justinian and other emperors supported artists. They paid them and these architects. They ordered the buildings of churches, forts, and public buildings throughout the empire. Constantinople was known for its thousands of churches and palaces. One of Justinian's greatest achievements was the building of a huge church called Hagia Sophia, or those words mean holy wisdom. That's right, holy wisdom. Okay, it was completed in 537 and became the religious center of the Byzantine Empire. It still stands today in the city, not Constantinople, but it's called Istanbul. Istanbul, not Constantinople, and it's in the country of Turkey. All right, inside of the Hagia Sophia, worshippers could see walls of beautiful marble and of mosaics. And mosaics are pictures made from bits of colored glass or stone. All right, they were an important type of art in the Byzantine Empire. Mosaics mainly showed figures of saints or Christian holy people. You may have seen some of you gone to a Catholic church. All right, what role did women play? So, check this out. The family was the center of social life for most Byzantines. Religion and the government stressed the importance of marriage and family life. Divorces were rare and difficult to get. Byzantine women were not encouraged to lead independent lives. They were expected to stay at home and take care of their families. However, women did gain some important rights. Thanks to the empress, what was her name? Theodora, that's right. Like Theodora herself, some Byzantine women became well-educated and involved in politics. Several royal women served as regents. A regent is a person who stands in for a ruler who's too young or too ill to govern. A few ruled the empire in their own right. So why was education important? Learning was highly, check this out, respected by the Byzantine culture. The government supported the training of scholars and government officials. In Byzantine schools, boys studied religion, they studied medicine, they studied law, they studied arithmetic, they studied grammar and other subjects. Wealthy Byzantines sometimes hired tutors to teach their children. Girls usually did not attend school and were taught at home. Most Byzantine authors wrote about religion. They stressed the need to obey God and save one's soul. To strengthen faith, they wrote about the lives of saints. Byzantine writers gave an important gift to the world. They copied and passed on, check this out, the writings of ancient Greeks and Romans. Without the Byzantine copies, many important works of the ancient world would have disappeared forever. So before we end, let's take another trip in and out of our world. All right, checking out what it's like to be at Constantinople, at Istanbul. Yes, check it out. Right here, Istanbul. Here's that wall. Let's travel around. Let's see what it's like. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get close to Hagia Sophia. There's a church. There's a church. The church is everywhere. Oh, there's Hagia Sophia right there. Yeah. It'd be nice if we get a little bit closer. I wonder if we can get a little bit closer here. I think we can. Maybe not on this one. Let me zoom it out just so you get a good look at it. Let's see what we got here. There's the northern harbor where the chain used to be. The wall, is the wall still there? Let's see. The wall around Constantinople. Is it there? Imagine it used to be right in this area. Anyways, guys, here's Hagia Sophia and the beauty of the Byzantine Empire.